So hello friends, today I'm going to show you how to service this lens. It is a Ricoh Rikenon, I don't know how you spell that, 50mm f2, and then I got it for the pentax mount. Fantastic lens, great image quality, great build, is made to last forever. So and then what I'm going to do is to open the lens. I'm going to show you how to do that. In my case there is dust only, but then I'm going to give you the indications to proceed. If there is fungus, if there is oily aperture blades, if there is a stiff focusing, or even if there is haze, I will give you the indications to disassemble this lens. So, to disassemble the lens, first thing you need to do is to remove this beauty ring, and then as you will see here, it is already loose, because you might think it is screwed. I actually thought that before, but then I tried really hard, it wasn't coming. Then I add some isopropyl alcohol to dissolve eventual traces of glue, and then suddenly it unlocked, and then it came out. So and then this thing is actually glued. So you will need to put some isopropyl alcohol to dissolve the glue. I don't recommend anything stronger, because these parts are in plastic and then you may risk dissolving this if you use something like acetone or something of the sort. Okay, once the beauty ring is gone, you will find yourself with these screws. So let's remove them. Okay, and then we remove this ring as you saw, and then take the screw out, and then you will find yourself again with 3 screws. But then before proceeding to that, this is the case that might happen to you, is that you have fungus, and it usually might happen behind the first element. So what you need to do, you have here 2 holes to use a spanner key. So you can come with your spanner or your compass. You know, I prefer the compass. So you come here. Okay. So you set the compass into the holes, and then you twist until this thing unscrews. And then to make your life easier, you will need to put some isopropyl alcohol in these obvious traces of glue. Okay, so this is the case when you need to remove this element here, rather easy. We're going to proceed with disassembly here. And then here we can remove this element. Sometimes it comes out, sometimes it don't. Okay, here we are, and then here we have reached the middle of the lens. This is the part I'm interested in, because I want to remove dust. If your lens has oily blades, you will need to remove these 3 screws to be able to take out the diaphragm and then work on it independently. I have a video on this. I'm showing it to you right now, how it looks like, and then you get a link in the corner if you want to take a detailed look into that. Okay, and then the last thing, let's say you have a stiff focusing, so you want to remove this element to clean and re-oil. And then to do so, you come here from the back. These screws are already pre-loose, so pay attention when loosening them for the first time. They might be strong, and then try to put enough force not to strip the screw head, otherwise you will be in trouble. Okay, and then here I am able to take out the bayonet, and then here you will find yourself with these two keys that if you remove, you will be able to remove this element here by rotating it. And then thing you need to pay most attention to is to the point where the helicoils separate. I have a video showing and explaining how to work with helicoils. I'll show it to you here, and then the link in the corner, so you avoid all the pitfalls that you might encounter with working with helicoils. Okay, let me put this back, because I don't need to disassemble that far, but then I showed to you how to proceed. This disassembly is very similar to a Nikon 50mm IS 1.4, and then you saw also the construction is pure metal, just the outside, so just the beauty ring, and then this element here in plastic, well, this body here outside is also in plastic, but then the rest inside is pure metal, so this thing is going to last forever. Okay, then my issue was dust, so this can be fixed really quick. Just blow here, and then here obviously I need to be aligned to the holes to be able to screw the lens. And then you see I'm already reassembling the lens, so this is proof that it is extremely simple to work with this lens. So I put the 3 screws, and then for the beauty ring here I'm just going to find some soft glue. I would say probably school, what my daughter uses for school, so it is easy to remove if something comes up. But then here, there you go, extremely simple repair, and then the lens can keep going for maybe 20-30 more years. And then here I am using this one on my Nikon Z camera using a pentax adapter. So this is all I wanted to show you today. Thanks for watching and see you next time.